I think this is a day that I think everyone can be proud of. That it's a good day to be. This event is something that all of humanity can get excited about. It's just a fundamentally positive, good thing, and I think we need more positive, good things in this world. Yeah, human spaceflight was always the goal, the fundamental goal of SpaceX. Well, like I said, to create the technologies or help create the technologies necessary to make life sustainably multi-planetary. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is the thing that we need to do. We must make life sustainably multi-planetary. It's not one planet to the exclusion of another, but to extend life beyond Earth. We are life's agent in this regard. All the creatures and the plants and everyone that exist here on Earth, we can bring them to other planets, and it's very important that we do so as soon as possible, I think, while the window of opportunity is open. I call upon the public to support this goal, and to think about this goal, and think about how important it is, and how fundamental it is to the future. We've got to get it done. The launching satellites is nice, of course, and it keeps we've got to bring in more money than we spend. This is important, but it's ultimately all about life beyond Earth. Well, I just want to say that I think we would not have achieved this level of safety without the tremendous support from NASA and your team. NASA made us way better than we would otherwise have been, and obviously we couldn't even have got started without NASA. So thank you very much for your support.
Thank you very much. A question for Elon Musk. Could you expand on Starship development and about when you expect you will go around the moon?
Well, I tend to be a little optimistic about schedules. I'm optimistic in general, so I guess that extends to schedules too. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would wish that we could do it in 2 years. I don't know. That might mean 4, but I don't know. I think it's not out of the question that it could be 2 years. I would be surprised if it took more than 4.
This is for Elon. I said you've been working toward this moment for 18 years, and you've certainly encountered a lot of resistance along the way, even, I think, from NASA at the very beginning. What would you say to those who doubted SpaceX could do this? Do you have a message for them? And then what was your last conversation with Bob and Doug like? What did you talk about? Where was it? Thank you so much.
Do I have a message for those who... What? Oh, doubted. Okay. I was like, what did he... Okay. Maybe I just blank out the word doubt. No, I mean, to be totally frank, I doubted us too. So I thought we, had maybe, when starting SpaceX, maybe had a 10% chance of reaching orbit. So to those who doubted us, I was like, well, I think you're probably right. I mean, the number of times that I was told, like, because I was taking the money that I earned from PayPal and rolling it into to create SpaceX and Tesla, and I ended up spending it all. It wasn't the intention, but almost both companies went bankrupt. Frankly, 2008 was a tough year. It took us 4 attempts just to get to orbit with Falcon 1. But a lot of times people would tell me this joke, like, how do you make a small fortune in the rocket industry? You start with a large one, is the punchline. And I was like, okay, I already heard that joke 12,000 times, Anyway, and it almost came true. We just barely made it there. That 4th launch of Falcon 1, that's all the money we had for that 4th launch. And then, and that wasn't even enough to save the company. We also then had to win the NASA cargo resupply contract. So that came a little after, a little bit later, or towards the end of 2008. Those are the 2 key things that saved SpaceX. Otherwise, we would have, not made it. So So hey, I think those doubters were, their probability assessment was correct, but fortunately, fate has smiled upon us and brought us to this day.